Hey, Shalom, Akim Yahweh Shemar Shah, by Shemar Kakwadash Barakathum. I just want to play a quick snippet of this documentary I'm listening to about AI and about how essentially it's going to have a massive effect on the labor force because right now they're talking about the automated trucks, the diesel trucks, kind of like this one right here, that will be forged by artificial intelligence, meaning there won't be any drivers in these trucks. And so these guys are going to bring up a quick point, but I want to, I guess, stress the importance of listening to what is being said versus just hearing what you want to hear, because that's something that Esau, and really this is going to be a Moabite speaking, but that's something that Esau doesn't necessarily push with our people, is the ability to actually listen. And when you listen to the question and when you listen to the thought that's going to be conveyed, listen to the response, because the response doesn't justify the actual thought that's being pushed, which is, will AI essentially engulf the labor force ultimately? And his response is going to be one in which is smooth and appealing. However, he didn't necessarily address the question. He just eased around it. So anyway, I'm gonna play this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Here we go.
Most of them believe deep down, which is, this is different. We're going to have labor force disruption like we've never seen before. And if that happens, will they blame us?
There is, however, one of the Wired 25 icons willing to take on the issue. On stage, Kai-Fu Lee dispenses with one common fear.
Well, I think there's so many myths out there. I think one myth is that because AI is so good at a single task, that one day we'll wake up and we'll all be enslaved or forced to plug our brains to the AI. But it is nowhere close to displacing humans.
Now, he started with a myth, and the myth was that people believe that AI ultimately is going to replace humans, and that we'll have to plug in, to technology using our brains. But his response was that we're nowhere close to that. That response doesn't say that, oh, that's not going to happen. That response says that we're not even close to that happening, meaning that it may very well happen. So anyway, that's just something that I thought was very pivotal as far as I'm listening to this, conversation about artificial intelligence and how they're really going to push this, because we know ultimately the agenda is to have a RFID microchip in everyone. But yeah, I mean, Lord willing, I'll do a lesson kind of going into it, but I'm just listening and investigating right now. But yeah, Lord willing, you brothers doing well, man. Shalom, shalom, shalom.